Let's talk about the rules for converting JavaScript types to the string type. For this video, we're going to use explicit conversion to string. The same rules also apply for the implicit conversion. For the explicit conversion, we're going to call the function string, and that takes one parameter, which is any expression. It could be a variable, like my expression, could be a Boolean, like false in the second example, or it could be a number, which in this example is 12. Let's look at the rules in detail. If we want to convert a Boolean to a string, we know there's only two possible values for Boolean, true or false, and it takes those values and just changes the keywords into the same characters that the keyword holds. Let's test that out. So if we want to call the string function on true, it will give us back true in a string. We could also create a variable called our true value, set it equal to the keyword true, and if we want to get the string of true value, it's going to look and see, okay, well, it's not already a string. It's because it doesn't have quotation marks around it. So let's check if there's some variable named true value. Yes, there is. And it has the value true, so it's going to return that true Boolean and then convert that to the true string. Let's look at numbers. If we want to convert numbers to a string, there's two different cases. First, the not a number will convert to a string with the value NaN. So that's very similar to the true false. It just takes the keyword and does that conversion to the string. Any other value will just convert those digits of the number into a string. Let's do some examples. The string of not a number is the characters NaN in a string. We can also do that with an expression. So if we wanted to take hi divided by 3, we don't know how to divide strings, so that turns into not a number when we try to divide hi by 3. Then that not a number will come back to us as a string with the characters. Any other number will just turn into a string with those numbers. Something with a decimal point, also just the exact same characters put into quotation marks to be represented as characters rather than numbers now. You can also use the scientific notation, and that will expand the number and then turn it into a string. So the decimal place was moved to the right 2 places, giving us a string with the values of 220 in it. Our next set of rules apply to objects, and we're going to cover details in objects later. For now, we're just going to focus on the null value that is of the type object. And that works just like the other keywords, and it just converts that keyword into the string with those characters. So if we get the string of null, it returns us the string value of null. Our last type to cover today is undefined, and undefined always has a value of undefined. And so when we convert that to a string, it's going to give us that undefined back. So we have the keyword undefined, and it just converts that to the string undefined. So the rules for converting to string are pretty intuitive. If it's a keyword, it just turns that keyword into the string with the same characters, and numbers are converted to the same digit values that are now a character string rather than a numeric value.